feel like you've weathered the storm on this issue of whether you should be on the ticket or not?
Look, 14 million people voted for me to be the nominee in the Democratic Party. Okay? I listen to them.
The Democrats better just get used to this being who Biden is. I mean, this isn't the Joe Biden of 2 years ago. He is diminished.
Some Democrats told me that they are starting to look around to search for another candidate who could top the Democratic ticket.
There is time for this party to figure out a different way forward if he will allow us to do that.
14 million people voted for me to be the nominee in the Democratic Party. I listen to them.
If he were CEO and he turned in a performance like that, would any corporation in America, any Fortune 500 corporation in America, keep him on as CEO?
He believes that he is the only person that can do it. The problem is, after tonight, his party doesn't believe that.
I think his advisors, I think the White House, and I think his family have a lot of explaining to do to their party and to the American people.
I listen to them.
The best case scenario would have been if Biden had said, you know what, for the good of the party and the good of the country, I'm going to step down.
I think there's a lot of people who are going to want to see him consider taking a different course now.
All I can do is look at the numbers right now. No president has ever won with a 37% approval rating.
I listen to them.
I want to see someone who's going to defeat Donald Trump, and I'm a numbers person. And I'm happy to say there's no shortage of candidates who I think would be a much stronger opponent against Donald Trump in November as opposed to Joe Biden.
Almost everyone that I have spoken to, especially on the House side, say this week the collective already is that many Democrats want Biden to step aside.
The pressure is growing on President Biden from within his own Democratic Party to step aside in this race.
14 million people voted for me to be the nominee in the Democratic Party. I listen to them.
I think he should step aside. I think it's become clear that he's not the best person to carry the Democratic message.
Top Democratic Party leaders, they want President Biden to step aside for the good of the party and the country.
And imagine that 3 months from now, we get another performance like there was in the debate right before the election. Do you want to take that risk? I don't.
Look, 14 million people voted for me to be the nominee in the Democratic Party. Okay? I listen to them.